So this is the pits, which is a sprint, a minigame in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. This is mainline DCSS. And I've had this character parked for a little while. I actually don't remember too much about it. I remember I did the first half of this after I finished the 10 rune sprint. And then I just kind of didn't get back to it for a while. So as I recall, we randomed an ogre Abyssal Knight, which kind of got us saddled with Lagonu. Seems like we have a fairly strong character here. Level 14, 179 hit points. I must have trained a lot of fighting. Oh yeah, 21, wow. Apparently we're doing unarmed combat, but we aren't transforming at all. And we're wearing +2 gold dragon scales. Okay. We have Spirit Shield. We have Slay +3. That's always good for unarmed. Yeah, okay, this character looks reasonably strong. I think we can win the pits pretty easily here. I mean, I don't know what else is in this place. I mean, as I recall, there were like little doors here that had labels like this is hard or this is very hard or whatever. And then you were supposed to clear these places out. Of course, the altar room didn't really do a whole lot for us since we kind of had to go Lagonu. I mean, I suppose I could have abandoned, but this is okay. Looks like we still have our we still have our corrupt available. I can only use it once. How much for Mumo of Kazalel? Hey, what's up, Alf? I mean, I don't know. I'll do basically any request for 500 bits or so. Although, with Mumo, okay, so my Twitch title says finishing up the pits, then Mumo challenge maybe. Mumo itself is, I mean, I could just play a regular Mumo and go for Kazalel, sure, but when I had that written there, what I was actually referring to was a way harder challenge, where you play in 0.15. And you're like not allowed to worship a god at all. You're not allowed to use evocables. You're not allowed to wear body armor. Basically, you've got to punch things. You're not allowed to use a weapon. But I'll talk more about that later. We're gonna finish up the pits real fast. And how much for a Spriggan Chaos Knight on the streak account? There's no amount of bits. Well, I shouldn't say there's no amount of bits, but it's probably not what you would wanna donate. I'll tell you what, for 10,000 bits, I'll play a Spriggan CK on the streak account. I feel like $100 is legitimate for me to break, you know, however many completely insane number of hours I spent on that. And we may very well succeed, I don't know. But I don't think anybody's gonna make that happen. But who knows, maybe they will. Maybe one of the people who wants to challenge my streak will do it. But anyway, so yeah, let's just go ahead and see what else the pits has to offer. He's got a Hat of Intelligence. I don't think we really need that. Doesn't look like this dude's going to be casting spells anytime soon in his gold dragon armor. Do we have... Is there like a rage item anywhere? Okay, for some reason I thought we had that, but apparently not. These are our evocables. Phial of Floods, 1 box, 1 sack, 1 Fan of Gales. Pretty okay evocables, or evocation skill rather. 48 gold pieces and nothing to buy. Anyway, I think we can just punch Gastronaut to death pretty easily here on this character. There we go. I'm not going to bother wearing the hat. Again, the intelligence doesn't do a whole lot for us. This says large closed door to the hallway of sentries. And it says it's extremely hard. So let's figure out what else is here. A huge closed gate to the Coven. So I don't know what the sentries would be, but the Coven makes me think there's some kind of magic user, or a set of magic users behind this door. Probably like, probably elves. It says it's very hard, and the other one says extremely hard. Extremely sounds like a stronger modifier to me than very, so I guess we'll go down here first. Well, these don't look like witches. These look like, just like bad dudes. Okay. 48% chance to agony. Alright. Oh right, we don't have any MR except for this dumb rope. Maybe we banish this dude. Shadow dragons are basically lich zerds. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, we have our negatives, so we'll just swing on him. That's not working out. Damn. It's not working out at all. Juvenile bat sting beast. We didn't use up the box. Good. I suppose I could zerk this stuff, but... Okay, we gotta bail. Oh, man. We are turbo drained. How was I doing so well on this character, I wonder? I think we're gonna have to burn our well, we can't burn our corrupt, actually. We don't have the mana. Whoops. Drink the potion of magic. Use corruption. You fail. You fail to use your ability. Okay. Well, that is surprising. These metal walls didn't go away. I expected these to disappear. And then for me to be able to blink off in that direction. Curious. However, we can still blink here. And I can maybe just hang out for a bit somewhere else. So that was a one-time only kind of deal. If I recall, there are still back spawns in this version. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have auto-explored. Whoops. Hope we don't need that corrupt later. Well, yeah, me too. Is this generic Frederick? Hey, Legend of Strider, how you doing, man? Looks like regular Frederick. Pretty strong. But not unstoppable. Oh, wow. A potion of might. That's cute. Got him. Double sword of electrocution, but we're just very, very married to the punching path. I'm really tempted to switch to a different god, because we just blew our only corrupt. We don't get to do that again. Frederick the Unique and very meaningfully unique. He's very, very unique, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, I'm tempted. I could just have a replay of my cosplay challenge last night and switch to GV real fast. That would at least probably get us to full piety really quickly. Since everything would get eaten, and then I could at least slimify anything, well, most things that were causing me trouble, I suppose. Because, I mean, I just don't think Lagonu is really doing much for us at this point. And there's no reason for me to stay married to it. Actually, I'll tell you what. Since I discovered this poll feature last time, maybe I can just use that real fast. Okay. So we'll do Lagonu, Jivia. I guess I'll put some wacky ones on here. Wait, it says responses minimum 2, but it looks like I can only have 5 responses. So I'll put Jivia, I'll put Nemelex, I guess, although, no, Nemelex is not possible here because there's not enough exploration. I guess I'll put Gozag for boringness, Che, and then, whatever, Usk. Alright. Starting the poll, I'll let you guys pick. And, yeah, Lagonu's at the top, so if you want me to just stick with Lagonu, I can do that. But, yeah, without Corrupt, I mean, not a whole lot that we can really do. I mean, we can banish stuff, I guess. I suppose we have 10 invocations, so it would be kind of weird to switch to Jivia at this point. Usk probably makes the most sense, or Che. Or I suppose I could do one of the ones that's not on the poll, like Nemelex, or... Well, Wujian doesn't use invocations, but... well, I could have gone for, like, a good god, I suppose. Zen might actually be pretty good, except for the fact that we don't have any gold. You know, we've got all of 48. In fact, wow, no gold is spawned. Check it out. The price to worship Gozag is still 0. That's a little surprising. Somehow I have 48 gold coins. Poll doesn't work on mobile. All right, what's your vote, Legend of Strider? It looks like only one person voted anyway. So I suppose I'm stuck with Che. All right, here we go. Hopefully we can get our piety up fast enough. Poll didn't show up for you, just saw the results pop up? Oh, well that's unfortunate. This is the second time I've seen this happen. We just used File of Floods and got absolutely zero water elementals. This has got to be like a bug, I think. Because I was playing in Trunk, I think, was it last night? Maybe? Yeah, last night. And I had this happen during that game as well. And I have never seen this before in like 0.23 or even 0.24 in the tournament. But in Trunk, I'm using this, and every so often, even at decent evokes, I mean, we've got almost 10 evokes, and we got no elementals out of that. That's really weird. But yeah, so you guys got bad luck out of the poll, but for future reference, it shows up where the I mean, I'll try to announce it a little better, but it'll show up at the top of the chat, like above where the sort of the gift sub and the leaderboard for bits are. Anyway, we're in a bit of a pickle. I guess that I should use Agi here. And I'll... Oh wait, no, I did get allies. They just showed up on the other side of the door. That's wacky. Okay, we're gonna use bend time. I suppose I'll kill the dragon first. Man, ouch. Oh no, Wrath. Okay, we gotta kill this thing first. Transient mutations. We'll probably get Wrath really, really quickly. You used Greater Servant at some point during the tournament and got a puff of smoke. Were you surrounded by stuff? I assume not. Is this a monk? Yeah. Okay. Well, our piety is going up pretty fast. That's good. I wonder, you know, if more throwables had shown up, it would be in our interest to train some throwing, perhaps. But no such luck. Let's take invocations to 15. Okay. I didn't know that was possible, doesn't he? So just tried to spawn it in a wall and couldn't do it, I suppose. Alright, I feel very naked. I don't have a silent scroll. I have basically nothing to guarantee this thing dies. Not even slouch spam, you know. That's a nice ring. I don't really see us using it, but that's a nice ring. Actually, that's kind of interesting because I have a +3 ring of Dex on. But I should probably have my +3 ring of Strength on instead. We're avoiding the curse toe up there. Oh, okay, okay. Surely I'm not going to die to a cursed toe and friends. Oh, I probably am. Oh my god. How embarrassing would this be? Let's holy word so that doesn't happen. That wonderful Che torment spam is always good. Okay, so we got confused by this wrath. Drink Herein now. Unfortunate thing about being in a sprint is that, like, sure, you get, you know, a ton of piety, but that also means you get tagged very quickly with wrath. Alright, cool, we have slouch. That makes me feel a bit better. Although, for the time being, if we slouch, we'll probably instantly run out of piety. Okay, so Steel Vault, very hard. Vestibule, extremely hard. We're gonna get way stronger as we kill stuff. Wonderful thing about playing this sprint is that I can file pretty much all the time. I'm just waiting. Okay, that didn't work. Crap. Come next to me, please. Okay, boomerang kills him, that's fine. I didn't want to walk up to him and risk getting tormented 5 million times, you know. Learned my lesson from that curse toe. Chase speed is not to be messed with. Okay, let me stop auto-exploring because none of these doors, weirdly enough, none of them are ruined doors. So, I'm gonna close this door a bit. I want my hit points back. Sadly no MRs, so this is kind of like being next to a tormentor right now. Crap. Okay, that's good. Good strength. Oh ho 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 ho, a very nice ring. AC plus 6, MP plus 9, RC plus stealth. That's incredible, actually. Certainly we wear that. That's gonna make us way, way stronger. And actually, if I wear this int ring, I mean, damn, I could actually start transforming even in this. Well, if I had transmutations magic, I could start transforming. I just realized none of my spells are any good, really. So forget that. I mean, animate skeleton would be nice, and confusing touch would be pretty great. But until we get something that's really, really worth it, I don't think I should bother. Okay. I cast Confusing Touch. I miscasted. No, we're not cosplaying anymore. We did the Pandemonium Lord Challenge, and we actually lost at the very end, because I was playing rather quickly and recklessly, and really wanted to finish the run. I'd also kind of marathon for like 5 hours, and so we got teleported into the orb chamber from a teleport trap, and then I got out of that, and I got teleportitis, which I could have removed because I was worshipping Jivia, but I just didn't, because I didn't notice it until it was too late, and we got dumped into a lung, and we just died. Hey, NG-Man, how you doing, man? Checking out some rings on the ground here, nothing too exciting just yet. Wizardry Dex plus 4, meh. I like that these are automatically identified, that's nice of the game to do that for me. EV plus 6, okay. The Strength plus 4 ring is, it's tempting, but, I mean, with EV plus 6 and AC plus 6, I mean, come on. That's an MR plus ring, that's even more tempting. Okay, this is a strict upgrade to my Synv ring. Very good, very powerful. Some good items here, man. MP plus 9, Strength plus 4, send. Okay. Well, I like the MR plus. Insatiable places. What was that? Was that the name of one of the items? Oh, on the ground, okay. I see. But anyway, we have an abundance of RC plus, so like if I wanted to, I could just wear this thing all the time. And it's really not that huge of a loss of EV because it does give me 7 dex and 2 strength. So I think I'm actually going to do this instead of wearing the EV plus 6. Believe it or not. Actually, that's great because we don't have RLEC. Of course I'm going to do this. I thought we had RLEC from another source, but damn. Alright. MR is still not where I want it to be, but it's much better than it was a second ago. Oh boy. That is a lich. Wow, okay. We don't have any good options to deal with this guy. Other than just, like, punch and pray. I could always slouch him down, though, if we have enough time. I'm gonna swing on him. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, we know what book he has now. It is, in fact, the LCS book, so he can one-shot me. Very unlikely, though, because I have almost... Well, he can do 144, and I'm pretty likely to block it. This is where the mages are. I see that. Of course, the Draconian Knight could do something at the same time as him. Why don't we go ahead and slouch? Very good. 100% worth. That's an interesting ring. That's another source of RLEC, so that makes me want to look at exactly what I want to do with this. I kind of have to keep the other ring, though, because the other AC plus 6. This has got to be weighted or something. I found a lot of plus 6 items. This can't be random. There's just too many. Yeah, that was an Ancient Lich for sure, and she mad. It was very scary. Anyway, that's another pip of RF. I mean, we'll drop this for now, but we might come back for it. We might mess around with our equipment a bit. This is where all the books are. Let's just grab all these. We'll take a look later. Once we have them all. Spellcasting, summoning, and slings manuals. Wow. Wow, okay. Any good summon spells? Lightning Spire, alright. They are all starting with the letter S, that's true. So, we did get a Radiate. You have a hunch that it's using bad RNG? Maybe. Well, honestly, with the advent of this manual, I think we take spellcasting to 10 and summonings to like 15. Because the thing is, if we can get Summon Forest online, or... Well, Shadow Creatures is available, but that's going to blow. Alright, because it's probably going to summon garbage in addition to the great stuff that can be summoned, because it's going to give me everything that can be on the floor. I can't imagine it's going to be very good. On average. So we'll get Lightning Spire to start with. Maybe we'll be able to cast Dragon's Call. I doubt it. Our of Abjuration is huge. I learned during the tournament that there are some cool things you can do with that. Butterflies, we could possibly make use of that. Yeah, definitely Summon Forest. I could probably make use of... I could definitely make use of Mana Viper. Okay, so right now that doesn't look so castable, but very quickly it will be. I don't want the manual slings, though. So wait, is there going to be more stuff in here? Polymorph, Mutation... Some Forbidden Haste Potions. Damn, we have a lot. I could make a request to your fork. Just to put a starter book in the first chamber to prevent unwinnable for mages. I Well, I don't understand how that would be unwinnable. I mean, just because you may have to change your character and go in a direction you didn't want does not mean that it's unwinnable. I think that... I don't know. I don't think that's a problem, personally. The Ring of Modesty, +5 Slay. That's cute, but we don't need it. So many rings. RC plus, MR plus. Okay, that's a good swap. Amulet with Gourmand and some stuff. I mean, I really want the Spirit Shield. But actually, no, I don't want Spirit anymore because we're worshipping Che. So this is better now. It's less Slay, but it gives us Send all the time, so that's cool. Oh, wait a minute. MR++, that might be worth swapping. MR plus with Send at the same time. Man, so many good choices. So many artifacts. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's pretty damn good. That's, wow. Big stats, but we don't need it. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like, you can definitely have very challenging games when you don't get the books that you want. But there's like, you know, if you really want to guarantee that you get better spells, the solution there is to just go Sif Muna or Behemoth if you prefer, or even Gozag so you can buy bookshops. But I mean, with Sif, you're literally guaranteed to get more spells. All the spells in the game, in fact, if you survive long enough. I think the typical explanation, Josh Meyer, is that the rings, if you put them too close together, they mess with each other's magic and then they stop working. I think the old Diablo manual said something about this, actually, if I'm remembering correct, or maybe it was like a D&D DM guide. Anyway, I think we're gonna wear this amulet. Can't, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go Rage, but that gives me MR plus and Send at the same time. So I could drop this. Oh wait, that means we don't have R negative anymore. So many choices to make here. Well, that changes things a bit. I know I don't want to wear Spirit Shield under Che. That's just asking for trouble, really. It's like a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, we're definitely not going to be wearing this. Okay, our negative options are not exactly amazing. But I don't need to have that all the time. I can just swap for it, really. So let's do that with the Ring of Modesty, because it has Slay +5 as well. That's kind of cool. Okay. And then our MR is pretty good. We can always swap for more. Certainly I'd love to have the MR++ thing on, but what are you going to do? Can't win them all. Wow, okay. EV +6, Strength +3. Wow. Or excuse me, Slay +3, even better. And RF plus. These rings are just outrageous. But as much as I'd like to wear that, I don't think I should, because our resistances are in a pretty decent spot this way. Hey, Quetzalcoatl. This is called the Pits. I actually started this, I think before the tournament, if I remember correctly. And it was a Ogre Abyssal Knight because we just completely randomed. But we've abandoned Lagonu as of this session. And went to Che because I corrupted here. And unfortunately the way sprints are set up is such that there's only one floor, so you can only corrupt once. Alright, so the Hallway of Sentries is very hard. These doors are labeled, so I get some idea of how much stuff I'm going to have to fight. So I don't want to go somewhere that's, quote, extremely hard, unquote. Damn, Lagonu's Wrath is really messing me up. Let's drink a mutation potion. There we go. Wow, double robust. That's incredible. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoy them. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Reddit post once all those have been uploaded. because after this one I'll have every single sprint. I'll have a winning game of every single sprint, except for meat sprint, but I basically won meat sprint. I just didn't realize that the orb spawned right beneath my feet. Why not Kazlal? I could have gone Kazlal. I forgot to put him in the poll. Basically, I did a quick Twitch poll, and Che won. Steel Vault, very hard. I guess we'll go to the Steel Vault. Although I've come to maybe not trust these labels very much, because, you know, this is only very hard, but we have Jory inside. Good old Jory High Roller. Okay, he spawned right behind me. I'm gonna actually bend time on him. We still are having a bit of a problem here. You know, wish I had Mana Viper, but it's just not online yet. So we're just gonna have to swing him down. Okay, we're gonna use Slouch. Wow, I slouched like 6 times. Luckily, the increased piety of sprints kind of bailed me out there, but I guess I'm lucky he didn't spam Iron Shot on me, you know, or LCS or whatever it is he does. Yeah, disaster area, from what I'm told, does very much pay for itself with the increased piety, which is, you know, quite nice. I'm gonna slouch again here. Man, I can slouch so much. This is, I mean, hell, slouch is kind of like disaster area, only more reliable. Walking up to this Scorcher was perhaps a bad idea. Good old Titan here. Damn, I can just slouch as much as I want. This is outrageous. Okay, a very bad ring. Slay -4, no thanks. Yeah, line sprint. I actually died in line sprint the first time I tried it, if I remember correctly. I forget exactly what happened, but it was something really lame. You know, you should sit up in your chair when you're at a computer, right? Did you just say that so that I would fix my posture? Is that the meme? Because I gotta tell you, it actually worked. Oh, because I'm slouching a lot. Ha ha ha. There's a greater mummy in here. Good old rotting death curse there. Sort of unfortunate. Okay, I just auto-explored again like a big dummy, and look what happened to me. %2 chance of paralyze. I'm gonna take a step. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is an Ice Fiend that he summoned. I think we slouch a lot, guys. We know that he can't paralyze us. I mean, certainly Zetahua could, but I don't even want to spend the time. I don't even want to spend the time swapping. I think we just slouch a bunch. I hope you're tasty, Zetahua roars. I'm not. Slouch again. Wow, that is a clown. I'm certain that the killer clowns did not have pies when this sprint was created. Slouch. Slouch. Okay. And now you... Slouch. Slouch. I just need to punch him to death now. Okay. So this is like Zot tier enemies. I'm gonna stop being real dumb and we're going to, since the game didn't want to make these things ruined doors like they probably should be, we're just going to exclude them off so I can have the luxury of auto-exploring. My health did get pretty low, I'll have to admit that. But hey, we can cast stuff now. We got Mana Viper online, basically. Summon Forest is the big one. I really would like to have that. I'll slouch this stuff. That was the real Mara we just killed. Very good. Problem is, on Che, we kind of have to just fight all this crap, you know. There's no walking away from it unless I want to use abilities. Do I ever find myself automatically typing? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something that happens when you learn to type really, really quickly, I've found. Where it's like your brain is suddenly able to outrace your fingers. Or rather, your fingers are able to outrace your brain. Okay, that didn't work half as well as I wanted it to. God damn it, okay. I kind of have to take a step next to it. Okay, good, he didn't hellfire me a bunch. This part of the pit is basically a slightly harder vault. Okay. Okay, good. Now we won't get hellfired. Good. Okay, we're gonna have to slouch this stuff. Oh wait, no, it's the joke glitch. Still, I think I'm gonna slouch one more time. Perhaps for this character it's not as much of a joke. Sadly, no deflect missiles. That would have been nice to get online. Are we having trouble meleeing a profane servitor? Apparently not. So weird going unarmed combat with no transmutations, but... I mean, I suppose I could have gotten statue form on real fast. It just seems kind of odd with 10 armor training at -2 aptitude and this gold dragon scale covering my resists for me. On the other hand, we certainly could swap rings and make that happen. I mean... I wonder, yeah, we have this +6 int ring with RF plus and RC on it, so that would... That alone, with stat form, takes us to RC plus, RF plus, RLEC, RPoise. So, I mean, that's not bad. It also gives us our negative, actually pretty much covers everything all by itself. Damn. Tempting. Do I want to play another stat form character? Kinda. Seems like a good path to victory if I'm going Che. Also, let's not forget that I have Aura of Abjuration, which I haven't used at all, but it's quite nice. Takes 1 step, 3 turns pass. Hey, it's great. Closed door with no label. Ah, it's the loot room. Finally, my friends, we have the consumables we always wanted. Too bad most of it's a bunch of contraband under Che. Okay, basic rings. +7 fire dragon scale. Should have been using Jivia. Petition to rename statue form to optimal form, but it's not optimal at all times anyway. Okay, time to check the silver pit. Says it's extremely hard, but how much stuff could really be here, you know? Let's enchant our shield up. I mean, really, looks like there's not much space in here. What could really be waiting for me? Oh my god. Alright. That's actually not that bad. It's completely filled, though. It's a bit of a surprise. And I would have read immolate, but I don't have any. Okay, we're super flayed. We're gonna keep slouching. If we killed just, yeah, 194 hit points worth of flay is happening here, but if I can kill a single flayed ghost with my slouch, then yeah, I get all my hit points back. That's not bad. It's not really tomb foes. This is more like crypt foes, actually. There's no greater mummies. There's no guardian mummies. There's not even any mummy priests. This is really not that bad. There's no torment, and that's the big deal. Flay's annoying, but slouch just pretty much solves the problem for me, you know? Okay. I can just kind of keep slouching, actually. Slouch is paying for itself in terms of piety. Okay, I'm gonna, actually swing until the Lich is in view again. I don't care to slouch until I can, because I'm running out of mana. There he is. Okay, now we'll just swing on him. Slouch one more time, and actually one more time after that. Strength. Alrighty, that worked out. Manual translooks for my trouble. We get a rune. Wonder how many runes are in this. Any necromutation in the house? I'm getting low on food. Okay, yeah, there's not much map space left. Well, I don't know, man. They could have packed in quite a few runes there. For all I know. This is the worst part about sprints, the fact that I can't easily look for exactly what it is that I want to pick up. There was a hotkey that someone suggested a while back where you can only look at the items in view, but I've already forgotten what it is. Alright, that's okay though. Yep, let's bail from here. You think it's... no, that's layers to display. I think, yeah, I have no idea what this is doing. Hey, we're still under wrath. 27 unarmed combat, by the way. That's pretty good. Damn. Getting tons of experience. It's got very hard extended Panlords and Lords of Hell. Huh. Yeah, this character's not quite ready. If I could get... Is Valclutch available? No. My usual suspects, you know, as far as spells go, if I could get those online. Could do some fun things. Control X. Yeah. That is what I was looking for. Thank you, Quetzalcoatl. D-missile. Yeah, see, we didn't... Oh, wait, no, we did find that. We literally just found that. Okay, this looks like I'm training a lot, but with sprint experience, we should get that online super fast. All of that. Time to do the crystal vault. Okay, I'm gonna slouch a bit. That's Herein. I'm very happy to see Herein. Actually. Okay, this is annoying. I wish I had saved my piety. I could drink a potion of magic, I suppose. You know what happened is it was that damn Laura Sapro, blah, 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 however you say that, Lorosiproca. It was draining my mana. That's what happened here. Am I just getting my ass kicked? I sure am. Come on. There we go. Nice. That horn is going to be really handy. Nope, not allowed. That is contraband, my friend. Evoking rage is something that would make Che none too pleased with me. Wow. Artifact execution is axe, alright. Oh, baby. Baby, baby. Cloak of MR, alrighty. I'm cool with that. Strict upgrade right there. +7 double sword of speed. Wouldn't that have been nice to find before? Don't go far right until you're ready for extended tier foes. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, man. Oh, it's a elephant. Okay, that's a really, really cool ring, actually. That's a really, really good amulet. Yeah, the RNG, there's something wacky going on with the RNG. It's definitely set up to give you really, really good items. I'm 100% sure. There's just too many good things that have shown up. Can we stat form? Yeah, we can. 17%. Faith, we don't need faith. We basically have double faith already. Okay, that's... Stuff is all very good. Well, this is not exactly extended tier, but it's quite dangerous. Okay, what to do about this? One problem with summoning is that if I make a forest like I want to right now, I won't be able to slouch at that point. Butterflies. Well, we could do butterflies. Any ammo? No? Now, walking away with butterflies doesn't really work too well with Che. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even bothered to memorize it. Hey, Wesley, how you doing? I think we're just going to start slouching, to be honest. I gotta take out that priest ASAP, because he's gonna empower his lich buddies. There we go. Wow, the vaunted iron elemental. How about that? Alright, let's just keep slouching. Wouldn't Immolate be really sweet here? Luckily we have like 4 million mana. God damn, what just happened? I know I got... Wow, the Tormentor actually... Okay. Alrighty, the Tormentor actually tormented. Very painful. If I slouch one more time, everything should die though, except for that Naga. Okay, and I guess I'll just keep slouching. One more. Sadly, Mr. Iron Elemental is a bit too tough, too slow for me to slouch to death. There we go. Just punched him. Still got this Wrath to deal with. Still going. I wonder if he's almost... Nope. He's not almost done yet. Getting confused by this Wrath every time. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we got lucky and got Robust 2 on an Ogre, which is, frankly pretty outrageous, but I'm not going to complain. Okay. So we have stat form now, even in our gold dragon armor, which is insane. So, I don't know. I mean, I think that we start thinking about... It's honestly hard to even decide what to do. Because, I mean, god damn, there's a lot of artifact rings, you know, and they're all so good. But let me just go stat form real quick. Let's just see, alright. 34 AC, actually 33 AC, 18 EV. We get way more AC than with our gold dragon armor. So in that case, what should I have on instead? I'm not sure. I mean, I could keep wearing the gold dragon scales, I guess. Yeah, I suppose let's just keep that on. Plus 10 fire. Yeah, well, yeah. That's actually a pretty good point. I mean, I could just have RC. Of course, the problem is that... Well... Let me think about this. So we're getting MR Plus and Send from this amulet. I could take that amulet off and wear the ring with the Send and the RC Plus and RF Plus. And then wear some different amulet, perhaps? I don't even know where to start with these choices, man. It's outrageous. There's so many. Man, the Dex plus 7 looks so good to me. SH plus 4, Dex plus 7. That loses us a pip of MR, unfortunately. But... Well, I'm gonna... If I take off this RC plus ring, I lose 6 AC. Hey, buddy. You're getting punched to death. And I'm also getting MR from this RC minus ring, so what can I do to resolve the MR situation in a more satisfactory way? That's the real blocker here. The plus 10 doesn't counter the plus 6 AC. Well, I'm not going to be in the Fire Dragon Scales, I'm going to be in stat form for the most part. I suppose we could wear the Spirit Shield, but I have a feeling I'm going to be really sad to be doing that. Because, I mean, you saw how much I've been relying on Slouch. Not being able to do that is just no fun at all. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Slouching is a lot more valuable than Spirit Shield for sure, especially in the context of a sprint. Okay. Alright, so I have to... My amulet has to be the MR+. That's just... It's gotta be. Alright, now... I'm gonna go to the Fire Dragon Scales. I'm gonna grab those. Okay. So those are my resists now. Higher Ent with Gozo. I have not memorized any of these names. No, we don't want the Slay minus 4, that's for sure. We're just trying to get all of our resistances good. So we're in stat form now, and now our resistances look pretty okay. The only problem is MR, and I can swap for that. That's okay, I suppose. Alright, I can live with this. Your most powerful weapon is being a big lazy layup. I wonder if Slouch does more damage in stat form. Of course you're slower, so... Yeah, I suppose that's true in Ani Badger, but I mean, in general, Slay is really, really nice. Positive Slay is really, really nice, especially with unarmed, right? So, anyway, hey, we have D-Missile. We can cast that now. Probably should get Blink, huh? I should Amnesia Butterflies. I should Amnesia... Animate Skeleton. I was gonna learn Control Blink, but then I just realized we don't have it. Why not focus spellcasting and get more mana? Because I just have all this other crap to get. I would like my D-Missile spell power to be a little bit higher. we certainly could do that, but I mean, my slouch spam is at the point where, I mean, I can do 9 of them in a row. That will kill pretty much anything in the game. Do I need more spell power on D-Missile? Well, it's only 7%. It's only at 7% right now, which is pretty high fail rate, so I know I can at least get that lower. And then, I mean, I don't want it to drop randomly, so... I mean, having that drop mid-combat with like an A-Lich or something would be very bad. I think. Let's see what's in here. Wow, a huge closed gate to the final vault. Nightmare. Well, we found the end. But let's see what's in here first. Remember this little door? The hallway of sentries, extremely hard. Oh boy! Do you need all that training for D-Missile? Sort of. Alright, this guy only has Bolt of Fire. I wonder if he's pre-made or if he's just random. We probably just stay in Ogre form for this, I think. Because if I go stat form, I lose 2 pips of RF. And he only hits for 34 damage plus anti-magic, which messes with my... I mean, unfortunately that messes with my slouch and everything. Is he fast? He's not even fast. Let's just swing on him. What am I doing? Let's irradiate first. Then his AC gets nerfed to 0. Easy enough. Okay. Yeah, NG Matt, you did, but the other thing said nightmares, so I mean, I don't know what's in here, but I'm guessing it's orbs of fire, and if I go in here, I mean, I'm sure I can take pretty much any enemy in a one-on-one combat at this point. we just roll over the Pearl Dragon there. Oh, okay, there is an orb of fire. We're gonna try to irradiate him to death. Okay, then punch. Nice, no bad mutations, hell yeah. Wow, double wrath. Triple wrath. Guess we got so much experience that it triggered Lagonu's wrath a million times. It is the wrath that never ends. I think there might be something to do with that actually with sprints. I think that wrath... They may have souped it up to where it lasts longer. Yeah, I know scrolls are hard to read, but we can just slouch to get out of problems. Speaking of which, maybe... Man, I wish we had a lamp here. Of course, cursed toes are immune to fire, so... Javelins would be nice to have here. Wand of Acid would be really nice to have here. Slouch actually doesn't do a whole hell of a lot against cursed toes because they are actually slow. So, yeah, I don't have a good answer to this. I don't think... Oh, no, he'll torment. Okay, we'll slouch. Okay, we're going to put up Aura of Abjuration. Now, trees doesn't work because we would need to be... That would be really cool if we could, but I don't think this space is open enough. It certainly isn't from where I'm standing. Maybe if I was one step forward, but I think it's still too small. Let's regen. Swing, swing, swing. I'm going to test that theory. Yep, need more open space to cast the spell. Trees are really, really, really good, but sadly have some limitations. Iron Vault extremely hard. This is just a closed door. Oh, hi. Hello, Haunt Panlord. With Crystal Spear. That's cute. It is very fast. With big AC and no EV. You're getting slouched, buddy. You're getting irradiated. Just punch you to death. Okay, easy enough. Debuffing. Debuffing is so strong. Alright, we'll take shields to 25. I think I'll just focus that. And then I may very well take you up on that offer to just spam up spell casting, although Honestly, I think I want more defenses more than anything. I might just train dodging. 23 dex isn't that huge, but it's more than I would have. Okay, we just pound our way through this. Spellcast, please. Why do you want me to do spellcasting so much? We have almost 50 mana. I don't really anticipate us running out. If I go left, prepare for hell foes. Okay. What am I preparing for as I go down this hallway? More panlords. Sort of odd that these doors are not labeled. Oh, Golden Pit, Nightmare. Uh-oh. I don't want to do Nightmare yet. They make it sound so scary. Guess we'll do the Hell enemies. That was just a Death Knight. Lom Lobon? I don't want to mess with Lom. Not yet, anyway. Wow, what a wacky tile. He's got a brain for a head. Has a slender body which hovers in midair and a brain for a head. Tiny orange flames dance around it. Alright. I see that it's very fast. Sounds like a good place to slouch a bunch. I'm just going to keep slouching. The problem solved itself, basically. Probably shouldn't be slouching quite so much. Oh, it's Khufu. Of course we get rotted. Wonderful. What a weird layout, guys. Yeah, that EV didn't do too much for him, Tumalu. With my slouch power. Oh hey, it's Tiamat. Tiamat's used as a boss in almost every single sprint I've noticed. It's kind of cool. Let's do regen. Let's go stat form for this. Irradiate to cut down that AC a bit, although it's still huge. And we'll just punch. We are amazing at punching things in stat form. Outrageous how much damage we do, actually. Dragon Skin Cloak, but we're going to keep the MR because, well, we need MR. No acid. Nope. No acid wand. Wouldn't that be nice to double debuff, but no such luck today. I should have gone stat form to fight that guy. Doesn't really matter, though. I'm checking these doors before I go in because, well, I don't know what to expect. I figure if there's like a big boss or something behind one, it'll be labeled. Oh, but maybe not. He's still sleeping. My stealth is 0. Why didn't he wake up? I'm just gonna punch him. Irradiate. Punch, 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 punch. Easy enough. Okay. Alright, Anani Badger, I'll indulge you and get spellcasting, I suppose. Scepter of Asmodeus, I guess I'll pick it up. Okay, so we now know we might have to fight Hell Lords at, you know, with no real warning. Which is fine. This character's very strong. Whoa! Good ol' Lernie. Stat form for this. She really can't do any damage to me now. We'll just punch her to death. Boom. That's quite a character when you know you could just punch the Lernaean Hydra to death. Oh, he's definitely... Oh, yeah. I would definitely rather fight Asmodeus than Lom. And wow, this is really interesting because, like, What a bizarre... I mean, that's not like a souped up, as far as I could tell, that wasn't like a souped up Nicola. That was just regular Nicola. So why would the game make you fight Nicola after fighting Asmodeus? Isn't that a little strange? You know, like, how are you going to have trouble with Nicola after defeating Asmodeus? Just a thought. Pretty much just tab through most of these things. Oops, bad mutation. I think I'm gonna get Dragon Form. Oh, hello. This is definitely a staff form situation. Okay. Nice. Another one. Bolt of Fire. Big AC. Okay, so just swing on the Sentinel. Wow, 27 spellcasting. We certainly are going far with our training. Pretty crazy. Why Dragon Form? Because it kills things faster. Irradiate him. Just gonna punch this thing to death. I mean, Dragon Form, it may be a little more fragile, but I have to say it, you know, it's still basically the most offensive thing in the entire game. I mean, come on. Oh no, Lom's right here. Okay. Alright. So we go statue form. I'm not sure if Tornado is going to do a whole lot to me right here. We'll nerf his AC, such as it is. It was low anyway. Because I went stat form, my cold resistance actually went up because it took away the penalty from the fire dragon scale. Honestly, I think we just swing on him at this point, unless we just want to spam Irradiate. You pound Lom Laban into a fine dust. Alright. Hey, that's kind of working, but... Alright, let's guarantee some damage to finish him off. He was getting cheeky with self-heals there. Man, this character's outrageous. I have over 400 hit points in staff form on this guy. I'm just gonna see if I can melee this in staff form. It worked. I didn't get mutated. Okay, so here's the reward chamber. Sad that this RF plus RC plus ring looks bad in the context of all the other loot that we've found. Hat of Magic Resist, okay. That presents a lot of interesting... Well, that's a big set of solutions there, basically. A plus 14 gold dragon scale. Wow. And all my stuff is still castable because I'm chased, so we swap to that. Our core ring, I mean, okay, maybe. Just casual plus 14 scales, no big deal. Happens all the time. Plus 7 giant spiked club of training. We could actually use this, we're an ogre. Not that we will. I refuse to use the GSC. I won't do it. Hey guys, remember that time I found a Rolcha with like a plus 7 giant spiked club last night on that Demon Spawn Wanderer? Okay, we can drop this MR plus. We can actually get rid of one more MR plus. That means if I want to, I don't have to have this amulet on anymore. Which means I could at least swap to a different Synth amulet. If I wanted to, I could fool around looking for like a Synth ring and then make some different swaps, but I really don't want to have to put too much thought into it, if I'm being honest. because I could be messing with my inventory all day, basically, if I get started. So I think we're just going to go for this and pick up a cool +2 sleigh. And also, I think 4 decks. And I'll get Gourmand as well. Okay, we'll just auto-explore a bit. Something I haven't done in a while. Maybe it'll pick up some things that I missed. Oh, whoops, okay. I forgot to exclude this off. Why would this be labeled as Nightmare, I wonder? It looks pretty easy, actually. By the way, 61 mana at 27 spellcasting, apparently. Alright, I think I just... Whoa! That is a lot of dragons. Makes me wish I had ammo. That's hilarious. Well, there is one ammo, actually, but it's in this room. Of course we're gonna slouch, my friends. This is obviously a slouch type area. Damn, dude. Slouch is outrageous. Just paying for itself. Incredible. I know I'm starving, but I'm gonna fight anyway, because, well, why not? Are you sure it would be better in staff form? I mean, maybe. I wouldn't be attacking, I wouldn't be using it as quickly as the thing, but I mean, I think it does do more damage. Guardian Spirit, nope. Golden Rune, I guess this is their take on Tomb. Today's Tomb has dragons, living dragons in it. Alright. Bad Cloak. Fascinating. That was pretty cool, actually. I liked that. I mean, I think without the extra magic Anani Patcher, I think we still would have been able to slouch that many times, but maybe not. Hard to say, I suppose. What was this place called? I'd like to look. The Golden Pit. Alright, so it was filled with golden dragons. I get it. That's kind of cool. So Silver Rune, Golden Rune, and Iron Rune so far. Is there any Shatter? No. Just curious. I like to, sometimes I like to try to, like, shatter out areas of sprints just to see if there's any kind of hidden Easter eggs anywhere. It would take a while to Malu, I think, if you didn't have any AoE. That's definitely true. Slouch is probably among the best. Okay, the final vault, it says. He's sleeping. Okay, this has got to be... They just sleep forever until something wakes them up, because we didn't have any... Oh wait, no, we do have stealth. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm paralyzed. Okay. Okay. That was bad on my part. Oh, well, I'm not dead yet. Not even hurt, really. Fully charged, but we were just paralyzed, so we won't get paralyzed again. That's surprising that Dissolution's in here. And near a Curse Toe as well. Okay, it is fast. Why don't we slouch? Just gonna keep slouching. Until I'm not about to get tormented. How about that? There we go. Alright. Good slouches. Still wrathed, by the way. Exciting stuff. Although it's light red now if you look at the name. So the wrath is ending. Not that we'll... I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to finish it before the game is over. Oh wait, no, there it is. He's no longer mad at me. Notice how we didn't get sent to the abyss at all, because that's not possible. Oh, hello. I turn a corner and I get... I get tormented. So I swung a couple times. I didn't want to burn slouches while these things were sleeping, because things take 0 damage when they're asleep. Now we're going to burn slouches. How's our mutations doing? Armor fits poorly on your strangely shaped body. No big deal, because we're using statue form anyway. Wow! Now that is interesting. That is interesting, sticking TRJ randomly out in the open. I like that, because that's kind of a weird challenge you don't get to face. I don't think any other sprint does this. That's actually really, really cool. Super, super unexpected. That is a really, really good sort of final boss, I think. It looks like we're coming up on the end, so if that's the final boss, I really like that. I think that's clever. Because the thing that really, you know, makes the TRJ fight what it is the layout that you're sort of supposed to fight him in the standard game. So when you take that away, it really changes the scenario, which I think is pretty cool. We could Phantom Mirror him, but I want him to be closer to me. I think we'll probably... I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink Mutation. I took away both my... Damn, dude. I want to be in dragon. I want to be in my dragon armor for this fight. So I wanted to get more AC. Okay, because I'm going to end up immolating is the thing. Now, I don't have our core. So we're going to want to drink a potion of resistance here. I have 6 might potions. We're going to want to do that. We don't have any nets. No nets have spawned. I think this is a fine place to use my only agi potion. Okay. Phantom Mirror. Phantom Mirror. I wonder if... No, Hour of Abjuration doesn't do anything here. I wonder... I just realized I've been training an insane amount of conjurations. I wonder if there's any high-level conjurations for me. No, not really. Multiple variations of the sprint because you got Antaeus in here. Interesting. Right, check it out. I'm going to use Forest. Alright, so... I suspect he'd die if I immolated right now. Which would also piss off all my buddies here. I'm going to swing once and see what happens. Okay. One more time. Alright, now we're going to do this. Okay. Excessive, he's dead. Well, I had to make sure. Alright, and now we will... Oh, this is interesting. What? Is this a bug? I've discovered something fun, exciting, and new. Immolate Inner Flame actually will affect Snaplasher vines. Not the segments, but the actual tip of the vine can be inner fired. That's amazing. You couldn't abuse that too hard because it would make the Dryad hostile probably, but man, you could create some really interesting tech with that. How many hit points does this have? 24? Oh man, that's wild. Okay. I'm gonna slouch a good bit more. Okay, that's annoying. With these ghost moths, I think we're gonna drink Invis. Because I need my mana. So I can keep slouching. A lot of Hellfire, a lot of Torment, a lot of really ugly things here, so... Wow, it just keeps coming. quite a final boss chamber here. This has got to be where the orb is. Come on, man. Slouch again. I'm out of mana, no more slouches. I may very well drink my magic potion, although I'm running out of piety. Yeah, I think so. Slouch, slouch. Okay, we can beat this stuff. I should have irradiated. That's okay. D-missile is actually still up somehow. Oh. What do we have here? Very fast. 42 plus venomous touch. Let's put up regen. What am I doing? Oh look, enchant armor. Don't know when we found that, but another Panlord. This one has corrosive bolt. That's horrifying. Dragon form go gangster on them. I don't know about that. I think we will irradiate. Drink my last potion of magic. I'm actually happy to slouch here. One more time. Yeah, one more time after this, actually. Whoa. Wants me to train stuff. Whatever, let's take stealth to 27, I guess. Alright, well, Slouch kind of bailed me out of that situation. I imagine this would be a lot of fun with Kazlal as well, like we were talking about earlier. You know, sneaky golden dragon boy. Alright, there's the orb. I knew it had to be the end. I mean, damn, that was a good final boss fight. That was actually a lot of fun. Now, there's oftentimes there are wacky little Easter eggs in these sprints, but in this case, there's really not a lot of room. You know, I'm looking around, and unless they hid like a rune or something in one of these little cubby holes, and you'd have to get to it with shatter, I just don't see if there's anything that there could be. If it's even possible for anything to really be hidden, like maybe in like this little room here. I don't think so though. So only 3 runes in this entire sprint: silver, golden, and iron. So where's the exit? Right here? Oh right, we're Che, so. Don't forget we have to actually get out of here at Che speed. Probably shouldn't be doing this as a statue. More of an orb stroll. Well, Che's power of making the Panlords not really show up that much really helped me out, I suppose. I've never polymorphed to Hellion before. It's 59% because their MR is actually not like super high, so at really high evocations you can get above 50. And I turned him into a shadow demon. It's kind of cool. I always assumed it would become something more terrifying like a brimstone fiend, but that might be, you know, if you're like low on para or just don't have any other good ranged options. I suppose that you could use poly as a way to deal with those. Hey, Naughty Badger, you sure you don't want me to go dragon form? Actually, I wonder. Yeah, stat form gives us higher overall defenses than our base form. It's true. GG, rosecrypto.com, Twitch.tv, Malcolm Rose Gaming, the ultimate shill. GG, guys. That was fun. I wouldn't say that it is the hardest sprint in the list, but I think it's one of the most fun, believe it or not. I really enjoyed the sort of ending boss fight there. I think that certainly the fact that I was able to spam Slouch helped out, but I mean, high-level magic would make that doable. Disaster area would make that doable. Just like a melee dude who can reset the fight over and over would make that doable. But I mean, just like the sort of unique situation of having to deal with TRJ and some Panlords. How did he get a 64 score where you got 30 something? He probably just played a lot faster and didn't auto explore. The thing about the sprints is, like, because you get experience so quickly, I think that the sort of meta of getting high point totals there, if you really want to, is you just play like a stealth guy, and you just don't do as much of the sprint. You just kind of run. You know exactly where the runes are, right? So you just run straight to them, killing just enough stuff along the way to get to 27 stealth. This is just a guess on my part, by the way. I don't know exactly how people are doing that, but I don't think there's also a lot of competition in the sprints for points. I wonder if there's a way. I was going to try to look up the scores and see if I could look up some morgues or something, but it's kind of annoying to get to. We've already beaten Meat Sprint, though. I mean, I could play Meat Sprint again, but I was going to do some Mumo challenge if I stay on stream. Let me go ahead and stop the recording here, though, since this is going to be a separate video. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.